All right, good morning, people. Good morning, taco stackers. All the beautiful people of YouTube. Today is a daily vlog. Spring is here. Spring is here. Right now, packing up some orders. I sold 3 t-shirts overnight. We have a t-shirt here, flyers, a Notre Dame sweatshirt. You guys have probably seen this in thrift store videos. We have a Cubs t-shirt. The funny thing about this was someone about a month ago, I think I sold this for $9 or $10. Someone about a month ago asked me, would I take $3 for that? And plus $3 shipping. My shipping is always $5. You know, with the prices always going up, $5 is very competitive. A lot of companies are also selling shipping now for $6 and $7 for t-shirts. So $3 shipping, just I would have lost money. And $3 for a t-shirt, I mean $3. But that's the internet. And we have a Fireball t-shirt here, Fireball whiskey. I think you guys probably seen that shirt a while back, but it's spring. Doesn't feel like spring. It snowed about 10 to 12 inches, not yesterday, the day before, and we're finally melting. So right now it's down to about 3 inches or so. It was very, very wet snow. A lot melted yesterday. That van probably had 10 inches of snow on it. That Jeep had 10 inches of snow. There's nothing left on the van. It's spring is here. Spring is here. So what are we going to get accomplished today? Unsure, but we'll figure out something to do. So one of the best strategies I have for shipping sweatshirts. Probably shouldn't have creased the logo, but I'm not going to crease it too hard. I might just leave it like then I come up here and grab one of these padded envelopes. And the nice thing about this, unfortunately, they keep raising the price on anything. But it's a flat rate, and these sweatshirts generally weigh about 1 pound, 2 ounces, depending on the size. Smalls generally can go first class mail, so things like $4.50 to ship them. That's the online price. Padded envelope online price is like $7.10. Unless you do eBay, maybe it's like $6.80 right now. It was, before they raised it about 2 months ago, I think it was $6.50 on Etsy. So it jumped up 60, 70 cents. Just like that. Throw a shipping label on here, and good to go. It's that easy to ship a sweatshirt. You can see the eBay room, the Etsy shipping room, whatever you like to call it, needs some work. I know Box Truck guy, he kept busting my chops about this at the flea market towards the end. Guess what? Still not up there. It's I know I have to throw anchors into the wall because it's concrete, so you have to throw anchors in, and I guess here are your anchors. Oh, they split right there. Might be able to see it split. So I don't know if I gotta put new ones in, or I have to re-drill the wall, or what, but I need something up there because that's where I put a lot of these like bubble wrap in boxes. Now it's just thrown everywhere. But yeah, here's what it is. Guys, people have asked me if I sold the Legos. I haven't sold any of the Legos. I think one way to work on next is getting rid of some of this stuff. So we have a bunch of these auction guides. Flea market, sometimes people pick them up. I think I'm going to just get rid of them in terms of at the flea market. I was having them online for like 15, 20 bucks, but no one's bought them. They've been up there for about 4 or 5 months. Some of these books as well, probably going to just take to the flea market. I think I had like $12 on these New York books. The problem with some of the stuff is that, you know, it's old. If somebody wants to look at something like this, they go to the library or they go online. All this stuff is, you know, it's online as well. So I think that's just going to go to the flea market. And one thing is with eBay, like somehow my listings just disappear. I don't know if that happens with you guys, but that stuff, it's not in unsold, it's not inactive. I don't know where they went. I have no idea. They've been up there for 6, 7 months, and now they're just gone. So gotta figure out what that is. Might be just be a spring cleaning day because there's a lot to do. Oh man, well, all right. Well, got a package here from Doug in Texas. So thank you, Doug, for this. Going on to the pile for a mail time video, which I'll probably do in about a week or two. I try and do them once a month. What in the world? A tire pressure thing coming down again? Why? Why? This winter has been brutal. I mean, now I gotta find some place that has air. So thank you, Doug, for that package. It feels like a license plate. Okay, so we got some dumpsters over here. I just picked up breakfast. Don't think there's gonna be anything in this. I know everyone's always telling me, go dumpster diving, go dumpster diving. There's nothing in these dumpsters. What we got in here? Nothing. Nothing. What about this one? Empty. My voice echoed in there. But yeah, nothing in there. I don't know. I mean, you can go behind like Dollar Tree and stuff like that. Dollar Tree around here doesn't really even have a dumpster outside. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's weird. Actually, in that dumpster right here, I found a bunch of pots and pans recently, but they're really, really greasy, and all I had in my Jeep, so I didn't want to really just throw them in here. I think it was this one. Is that a big blow mold? This stuff. It's a big blow mold. There she goes. It's out here. It looks like trash. I'll pick it up. No reason not to. Blow mold life. Never know what's out here. There's a bunch of TVs and mattresses and stuff. A whole bunch of garbage. All a bunch of garbage. There's a guy, actually, he comments a lot in the videos. His real name isn't Bob Ross, but he collects blow molds, so if he wants to pay me what my fine is for that, I'll give it to him. I usually save the blow molds for him, unless they're vintage Christmas, then those obviously go to my Pyrex friend. But yeah, everyone has their certain thing. If you go to the flea market by me and you follow the channel and you want something, let me know. Whenever I come across it, I'll save it for you. It's kind of like, you know, everyone helps each other out in this kind of business, and I know some people do like that kind of stuff. I'm not real. That thing takes up a lot of space, so I'm not trying to save that forever. And all right, now at Ace Hardware, I do like coming here because the owner, I know him. He's been a long time owner of this business. I think it is a franchise, but they're like individually owned. Looking for white spray paint for my van, because my van is starting to rust, and I don't need something very expensive because I don't know how much longer I'm going to have this van for. 2 for $6. I don't need 2, just need 1. It's kind of loud, whatever that is. Alright, so I switched up. Got the semi-gloss. I think that might be better. And then I wanted something because, you know, do a little bit of repurposing with stencil work. And I don't know what kind of looks nicer as, you know, decoratives. Semi-gloss or flat. Then we go with semi-gloss because this is the last flat one, and whenever there's one left, I'm always worried there's something wrong with it, so I'll get the semi-gloss. I don't think it's the right one. I might get the flat one. I don't know what to do. It looks good. Alright. These toolboxes I've been finding in the trash, this one is $300. That's the one with the big wheels. That's the same exact one that was at the scrapyard. I picked up some junky ones, but they're still good ones. Alright, so find a spot for this. Got so many of these purses, stuff like that. This place is pretty packed. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're a hoarder, this, that. I mean, I repurposed this whole building, you know, patched up all these walls. I did all this crazy stuff, you know, so I can be able to do this. Before I didn't have this opportunity, so I was literally buying stuff, you know, at the top dollar. And I know from auction experience, 3-4 weeks from now, you're not going to be picking up stuff for $1, box lots for $1, $2, and flipping them for $6-7. You're going to be paying like $4 or $5 for box lots. It's there's a lot of stuff, yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff. So how's the project going? How's the wall going? That's not the best angle. Got the old ladder in the way. That's what she looks like. Now you're probably thinking, oh, it's a little crooked. It is a little crooked, and that's fine. It's a lot hard to be up on a ladder and try to balance yourself in a way where you're going to make it straight. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I got to pull up maybe these left two plates a little bit, bump them up a little tad, and now kind of give it a little image of being flatter or even. It's kind of difficult. So my thing was, some people said start from the bottom and work your way up. I felt like I should probably start from the top and work my way down. It's the reason why that is because you see how there's like a kind of one plate missing on each angle. That angle beam gives you kind of an illusion, as well as I can't fit a plate there, so I have to kind of, you know, gauge it in a way where it's going to look somewhat even going across, and I think it looks perfect. If you go from the bottom, you're not going to be able to figure out that perfect amount. You could measure it out, you could do all this, but, you know, I don't have time to do all that. This is, you know, it's a project. If it's going to be perfect, this, that, I mean, it is what it is, you know. So what I'm going to do with this wall is every plate on here is going to be different. I've decided that. I think with the amount of license plates I've been getting, it's possible that every plate on this wall could be different. I think I'm going to use that wall for all duplicates. Probably this wall for all duplicates, and maybe this wall for all duplicates. I don't know. I don't know what to do with the international plates. Given that I don't think I'm going to come across 100 or 200 license plates that are international, I don't think I can dedicate a whole wall to it. So I might do something with like the entranceway or something like that. I did want to keep this all domestic, all United States one, and all ones that are different. So in terms of difference, I don't care about the state. It's just about the design of it. So you're going to see you have an Arkansas plate there that's white and black, and then you have one with a diamond on it. And then I think there's also another one that I might be putting up that's Arkansas. It's black and white, but it says ARC on it, and I don't think it says permanent trailer. So it's kind of different in terms of what's on it. I think I also might include different vanity styles. So some might just be letters, whereas some might have actual sayings on them. But I did want to kind of create this abstract mural with all different license plates. I know I do come across a bunch of Texas plates because Texas seems to be a very big state. But there seems to be a bunch of different kinds. So I know I have a bunch of those truck ones that have the space shuttle, which I absolutely love that plate. I know there's that plate. Then we have one with the Sequentennial up there at the top. So Texas seems to be one that has a lot. I have 2 Pennsylvania plates. They're different. So that's kind of my thought process with that wall. It's got a way to go, I think, but it's surely getting there. And this ladder is perfect. I mean, I can just walk up here with ease, not even think about it, you know? So yeah, I know a lot of people have been asking me, what plates don't I have? I mean, I can tell you I probably don't have New Hampshire up there. Don't think I have a New Hampshire plate. I don't think I have an Ohio plate. I don't think there's any New Jersey. There's definitely no New York State. I know New York has 3 that come to mind. You have the one with the Statue of Liberty. You have the one that's like a blue and white, like trim at the top. And then you have the new one, which I think is yellow and blue. Kind of looks like the Oregon one, but I think it has a blue thing, like a triangle or something at the top that's in blue, or maybe it's vice versa. So I don't have those plates. I have probably 5 or 6 plates on the pile, so I don't know what those might be, but check that. If you guys are thinking about sending a plate, check that out over there. I have more. So I have Florida, Kansas plate. I don't know what kind of some plates might be different. So Michigan might have more than just this one plate. West Virginia, I think that's very common, that one. I think North Carolina as well. So you have North Carolina there. Yeah, so here you have another Michigan. So I have two different Michigans. One just a white and blue, and this one has a sort of, I guess that's Lake Michigan. Colorado. So yeah, there are a bunch of plates out there. This is the Arkansas plate that I was talking about. We have another Virginia plate. A different New Mexico style plate. Texas, Oklahoma. Some Montana plates. Nevada plate. California. Another Texas, different style Texas. Wisconsin. Washington, D.C. plate. So that's a different D.C. plate that I have up there. I think I have a white one or a yellowed one. Yeah, it's right above the New Mexico one. Can't really see it over here, but I don't know how many plates I don't have because I don't know how many plates are out there. Like I just named off 3 of New York State, but I don't know. There might be more. There might be more than, those 3. I don't know how long some of these plates stay in circulation. I know the Pennsylvania plate that I currently have, that's like that white, blue, and yellow one, has been that way for the last, I guess, 8 or 10 years. There I think also is an old blue Pennsylvania plate that might be from the 80s. But, some of these states, they change. Some of these you have options. Pennsylvania, at a time, you can pick through like 30 or 40 different ones. Now I'm trying to think of where that one Pennsylvania plate I did have. Oh, there it is. So this is one of the Pennsylvania plates that I was talking about. It's got a flagship Niagara. But I know they have a deer plate. They have a bunch of different ones. They have wildlife. They have one with like a cannon or a mountain or something. So yeah, there's a bunch of different plates out there. I don't know which ones are, I don't know which ones are out there that I don't have. But that's what I have. If you guys want to send a plate, my address is in the description below. I think I'm going to try to get this video out this weekend, probably tomorrow, which will be Saturday. I was thinking about going to the flea market on Sunday, but the flea market that I usually go to is closed. The other flea market I was going to go to, I went to there once in the fall, and I went there last year in the spring, but I usually just don't do so well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this beautiful weather that we have out here. It's very sunny. It's nice and warm in the sun. And if you guys want to pick up any merchandise and help support the channel, hats, t-shirts, beanies, something like that, it'll be the first link in the description below. And as always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.